Hello, this is Aaron Baker of No Sugar Coated News here on Agate Beach, north of Newport, Oregon. And what I have behind me here is the large Japanese dock now that has hit international news. It was dislodged from the Japanese coast in 2011 during the tsunami, and now here it is, washed up on the Oregon beach, came in to the United States territorial waters undetected and only discovered by a fisherman and then residents along the coast here. Janet Napolitano's U.S. Coast Guard didn't discover it. U.S. Navy didn't discover it. No, it washed right up here on the coast undetected. And when it was deemed an ecological threat to the United States, to Oregon's ecosystem here. And we had local scientists and volunteers scrape all of the marine life from it and bury it here in the sand. So why was this not intercepted? We're talking 66 feet long, 19 feet wide, 7 feet tall. We didn't know this was Japanese. This could have been North Korean. There could have been, 7 feet tall. There could have been 2 stories worth of North Koreans standing in there. And with how many cubic feet? We're talking 2,000 North Korean soldiers could have been in this. We didn't know. We didn't intercept it. It washed up under our shore undetected. Janet Napolitano is known for groping citizens of the United States in the airport, yet she won't intercept this when it hits our coast here. I'm going to ask some more questions. I already spoke with the park ranger here who was able to give a lot of vague information, but I want to hear what the Coast Guard has to say about this. Why they didn't intercept this. Hi there. Do you guys have a public entrance at all, or?
We have to request a tour, but it's not open to the public.
Okay. There's no door. Is there an office or anything? Anyone?
Is there someone that you need to speak with?
Yeah, I wanted to speak with someone. Is there any type of PR rep or anything?
Yes. Let me
Okay.
put you in that right direction. Come up here. Come on. Over here.
How you doing?
You guys can come over.
All right, thanks. What happened?
Hi, how you guys doing?
Good. My name's Aaron Baker, independent
Russ
reporter.
How you
Russ,
doing?
nice to meet you.
How can we help you?
Well, you know, there's this large object that landed on the beach, the Japanese jetty. Now, I was talking to the park ranger there, and it seemed that it was a fisherman that first reported seeing it. Is that true? Or?
I honestly, I've been on leave for the last week. This is my first day back in a week.
Okay.
I don't know. I saw it on the news myself when I was in Utah.
Okay.
That's the only thing I know about it.
All right.
I can try to find someone who might.
All right.
I'm not sure what we did or didn't do.
All right.
With it. 'Cause I wasn't
Could
here.
you see concerns about it? I mean, we're talking, 66 feet wide, 19 feet.
I'm not sure the size of it. Like I said, I'm not the best person to talk to in this.
Couldn't it be the size of a vessel, and shouldn't that be something that the Coast Guard should intercept before it enters our waters? Or
Like I said, it depends on how it came and where they saw it. Like I said, I'm not exactly sure what happens. I'll gladly see if I can find someone who was here that day.
Okay.
And talk to you.
Yeah, I'm not trying to beat you guys up at all. You know, it's just a serious question. I mean,
let me make a phone call. Let me see if I can get a hold of someone for you who might be a better NSC.
Yeah, independent news. I do my own thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
All right, cool. Let me make a couple phone calls and see what I can.
All right.
See if I can get you a better. Like I said, I'm not the best person to talk to. I haven't been
here
while it happens. So.
I'm not sure. You know, does that thing even show up on radar? Or?
It depends on how high it was out of the water, how sunken it was. It may not. Sometimes wood won't show up very good on radar.
Okay.
The radar bounces on and off the radar. So it doesn't show up as well.
And I don't know the standards even for fishermen. Are they supposed to report with you guys when they're entering and
Not necessarily. No, they can come and go as they please. A lot of them do check out with us, but not as much in the summer. In the winter, the way our bars worked, they check out with us a lot more just because it's a bigger bar. They like to know that we know they're out. During the summer, they don't worry about it as much because there's not as much risk of crossing the bar in the summer. So,
all right.
Let me make a phone call real quick for you.
All right.
All right. Sorry that took so long.
That's all right.
This is what we have. This is pretty much what we released. Is what's going on. It was a dock, like you said, it was 7 feet tall, 19 feet wide, 66 feet long. It was primarily of concrete and metal. Last I heard, it was still.
Yeah, it's still there. We were down there. A lot of people down there right now. It's 1,000.
Really?
Yeah, it's hit national news, international news now.
No, like I said, I learned about it in Utah.
Okay.
So by watching the news that night, I'm like, hey, I know that.
Yeah. So, I think you answered if something like that possibly wouldn't be picked up on radar. I mean, do you guys have radar station here and know what's out in the ocean out here?
We don't have a radar. We have radars on our boats. There's nothing.
And it has to be actively operating, like when you're out there.
It has to be operating when we're out there.
Okay.
We get calls from vessels and fishing vessels that are going in and out. If there's stuff floating in the water,
okay.
They'll usually call us. I don't know if we got any word on this or not. Like I said, I heard about it on the news. I don't think we did, but I'm not positive on that one way or the other. But like I said, we don't have a radar that we just go and have that goes back and forth.
Okay.
That scans out
on the coast.
Yeah, there's nothing like that set up.
Is that something you guys need, or just never been a problem?
Never had an issue before. I know. Like I said, there's a lot of traffic coming in and out.
It's hard to keep track of everything.
So we don't have. I guess I've never thought of it. I don't think we need it personally, but I don't know.
Okay. All right. Can I have this here?
Yeah, let me just make a copy of it for you.
All right. Thank you.
Here. When someone else comes, I know where it is now.
I don't know. I just, we are supposedly at many wars, right now, and it just seems that something that size that just floats in undetected. I was just had to ask the questions.
Yeah, that's understandable. Like I said, something like that. Sometimes it's just they're smaller. It's wide, but it's low to the water, so it's harder to see.
Yeah, I could understand that it wouldn't be picked up.
Yeah, so it's not like a boat or something like that.
It's almost like it has some stealth technology.
Some concrete and metal, yeah. Come on.
We're under Department of Homeland Defense, right? How does
Security.
Homeland Security? Yeah. How does that? What does Janet Napolitano actually do as the commander of that with the Coast Guard? Does she command you guys in any way?
She's the secretary. She has all sorts. She's the secretary of all. She's over all the different branches and divisions.
Yeah. So does she give you guys like an outline of kind of what she wants to be done? Or?
She talks through our commandant. We have a commandant who is the one who sets the mission and things like that. She goes directly through him on things she wants the Coast Guard to do. But all our orders generally come through the commandant to us.
Okay.
Every once in a while, we'll get emails from her or her office saying, good job for operations and things like that. But if it's tasking, it usually comes through the commandant. She asks, hey, we want the Coast Guard doing these things, and then the commandant and then the Coast Guard itself makes the policies and things like that.
Okay, interesting. All right, thank you again. Yeah. All right.
So, who spotted the dock first?
A fisherman offshore Pacific City out in the open Pacific saw it last week, I guess. I don't know the specifics.
Was that before it got into our waters?
Pacific City, like 60 miles north of here.
Okay, so it was within 100 miles of our shore.
Yeah, I don't know what the jurisdictions are out there. To be honest, I don't know how many miles.
Okay.
Offshore ways. And then somebody saw it off Cascade Head. The Coast Guard saw it out there.
Oh, okay.
When it was already in too far to be pushed back out by the little ocean currents.
Okay.
So by then, we knew it was going to come in.
Just curious if the Coast Guard spotted it before it came in.
No,
or...
if they had seen it, days prior, you know, they would have acted. Obviously, when they saw it on the beach, they said they wished they had been able to help us with it.
Can you say again?